Hello, Joburgers. Welcome to another installment of Active, your best city-centric sports show in the land. I'm your host, Raymond Muruku. You're probably wondering what I'm serving on the menu today, and I've got bowls, in which the object is to propel one's bowl so that it comes to rest as close as possible to a previously bowl-small bowl known as the jack. Let's go and check out the sport. Right, Joburgers, it's that time again. I'm at the Linden Bowling Club to learn more about the sport, just to break the stereotype that the sport is actually meant for old people.
Linden Bowling Club's been going for 58 years. It's membership-wise, it's one of the stronger clubs in Johannesburg. We've got over 160 members. We have three types of membership. One is our midweek membership, which is currently taking place today. They also play on a Wednesday afternoon and a Thursday morning. Then we have full membership, which entitles you to play any day of the week. On Friday, the club, we've got three qualified coaches. They give coaching lessons free of charge. Anybody wants to come down here, they're welcome to. Our youngest member is 12 years old. Our oldest member, who's playing here today, is 97 years old. So there's a good spectrum. We've got a various age gap. It's not an old man sport. There's a lot of under 40s in our club who actually enjoy playing and are very competitive. One of the Commonwealth gold medalists got her first Commonwealth gold medal at 21, and 4 years ago she got it at 24.
So the object of the game is to try and get as many as your bowls closer to the jack, the target, which happens to be a jack, the little white ball, than your opposition. So it sounds very simple, and in fact it's a game that you can play within 5 minutes. You can be playing it. It's the easiest game to get onto the green with. You can play it in various formats. You can play it from singles to pairs to trips and fours. Each person gets, in the fours game, each person gets 2 bowls. They play alternatively, and out of your 8 bowls on your side, you've got to see how many you can get closer to the jack than your opposition's 8 bowls. You've got to be reasonably fit, believe it or not, especially when they're playing all day for 7 days. From a coaching point of view, we're in a position where we need to actually encourage younger people to play because the old people are dying off. And so we're trying to get younger people to play, to take their place. In the international scene, most of the international teams are pretty young, like in their 20s or very early 30s. Particularly, we need to get more people of colour playing.
We won it in 2014. It was in Glasgow. It was amazing. We had a team ranging from 21, 24 years old to 60 odd years old. The greatest inspiration for us when we were there in Glasgow was our blind bowlers and our Paralympics. They both won gold. The experience is something you can hardly explain. I mean, you strive to get to that level, and when you get there, the moment is so quick. But it was wonderful. South Africans are very competitive and they want to win always. The rest of the world, there is big competition out there. Australians, Scottish, Welsh, New Zealand, Canada, there's a lot of good sides out there. I've retired from international. I miss it terribly, but it's for the youth to come up now and take over and win. As you can tell, I'm very competitive.
Hi, I'm Jen Sue, and you're watching Joburg Today.
Follow us on Twitter, it's at Joburg Today, and simply like our Facebook page, that's joburgtoday.tv. Last night we headed to the Jiggers Rugby Stadium to meet up with the Jozi Cats so they can share the story as the all-gay-inclusive rugby team. The Jozi Cats are the first gay-inclusive competitive rugby club in Africa, founded on the 22nd of August 2015, addressing homophobia in sports, recruiting the values of good sportsmanship in sport, and standardizing legislation that promotes inclusivity and equality for all, resulting in the creation of the Rugby So Gay campaign.
I've made a visual campaign, a photographic campaign, which then just put all the slurs that we would naturally hear. That we then put out to the world, and it just happened to go viral. The global conversation that was taking place around the world around homophobia in sport that time just happened to be quite succinct with the campaign launch at that time, and it sparked a global conversation. I mean, it went viral. It was seen in 126 countries by over 500 million people around the world. We went from a handful of guys in the first year in winter, which was about 3 or 4 guys, to now a club of 63 members strong. We have a touch team which is in its second season with 2 teams now, a first and a second team, as well as a growing contacts team as well. The discrimination has been minimal, and we've generally been quite well received by our immediate communities, but the reality is that we're still a very, very conservative nation. The fact that we exist is due to the lack of transformation in the sport because of the level and the degree of homophobia. So, in those rural communities, that is where the prejudice is still very real, where a safe space is really needed, and where we feel we are making a real impact in transformation in sport, creating awareness around that.
My roommate's friend came back from practice. He's gay, and he told me about Jozi Cats. So long story short, I did my research on them, and then I went to the first practice. It was very nerve-wracking, I must say, the first time around. But I took a chance and I went, and 5 months later, here I am. Look, I think as a group, we face a challenge in terms of the sport that we play, but it makes it a little bit more exciting, I think, in terms of us being who we are in this space and still wanting to play rugby. A lot of people ask about who we are, and some people find it interesting, but some people frown upon it. At times we will go through some of our social feeds, and some of the comments that are said about the club are hurtful, but the work that we've done so far, and the team spirit amongst everyone makes it all worth it. So we rather focus on that.
Exclusive Books jumped on board as a brave brand to become the lead sponsor of the Jozi Cats.
It's really novel to find a brand that kind of epitomizes the values that you share. And the thing about Exclusive Books that we love, the same as Jozi Cats, is that we're both safe spaces. We have our communities, and conversation is something that we use all the time. It's incredible to partner with a company that understands us, but that also is there in kind of like a mentorship position, but as well as then supporting us in the growth of Jozi Cats, and they understand that we are a safe space, that we are looking to do something different in South Africa, and they support that 110%, so it's amazing.
The Jozi Cats are the first non-European and first gay-inclusive rugby club from Africa to represent our continent at the Union Cup in Madrid in April. Embrace the safe space with the Jozi Cats. I'm Ray for Joburg Today.
What's up? My name is Christopher Jafta, and you are watching Joburg Today.
For more news on the city, do check out our playlist. That's all from me, Ray, and the rest of the Joburg Today crew. Stay active.